The Cranberry Tales. Spinster sisters Lily and Iris Cranberry converted their old Victorian childhood home, the Nightingale Heights, into a bed and breakfast. The sisters were never without an invitation to any social gathering for miles around, because they were always good for a story or two about their many guests. Now confirmed bachelor Mortimer Sears had played on the vaudeville stage as a singer and a ventriloquist. Milo, his constant companion, was always by his side. They looked like twins by dressing alike, combing their hair alike, and of course, their voices sounded alike. If it wasn't for the difference in their height, it would have been hard to distinguish between which one was a real dummy. Milo would always accompany Mort to the local watering hole in the evenings, but he would never touch a drop of liquor. He said he had to stay sober so at least one of them could remember the way back to the hotel room. Milo insisted on having his own train or bus ticket when they traveled, refusing to sit on Mort's lap no matter how short of a trip it was. For several weeks, Mort and Milo shared a room in the Nightingale Heights. Late one night, while Lily, Iris, and all the other guests were sound asleep, Mort and Milo were in the parlor watching Murder, She Wrote when they heard the rattling of the front door. Before Mort could stand up, 3 thieving thugs in ski masks came storming in. They tied Mort up right there in the chair where he was sitting and gagged him so he couldn't yell for help. Then they went about dumping the family treasures into pillowcases like they were out trick-or-treating. They went through all the rooms on the ground level of the house, and after they had as much as they could carry, one of them came back in and told Mort, "Now count to 100 before you move a muscle." Now just imagine their surprise when they opened the front door and found every law enforcement officer in the county standing on the porch waiting for them to emerge. Now the question everybody would ask as the sisters would tell this tale: how did the police know there were robbers in the house? Well, those 3 thieving numbskulls, for all their planning, had forgotten to bind and gag Milo.